بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Brothers and sisters, ربي يسر ولا تعسر. رب تمم بالخير. God, make it easy, not difficult. God, let us finish with your blessings. Brothers and sisters, we talked before about the naskh for the last class today, inshallah, for the naskh style. We started writing about the alphabet in the simple, easy way. Now we are going to write something else with the, inshallah, naskh also. With our participants, we would like to show you some of the, one of our masters, Mr. Shawki, one of the best calligraphers in the whole, maybe 100 or 150 years in naskh style. So we can see how the calligrapher used the naskh style with a very fine pen, with all the details in his written. We can see here in the two middle two lines, we can see the details with the dots as a measurements of his style. In this page also we can see the same continuation of the letters.
Why,
but yes.
Why, doctor? Why did he write two styles? Thuluth here.
Actually, in all the schools of the Arabic calligraphy, when they started, they have started both styles, naskh and thuluth. So you can see in all their scripts when they wrote some wisdoms or some says or Quran verses. So he should use one line of thuluth and the second line of naskh. But to show the details also of he starts here with alif. So it means here alif and start with ba and ta and tha. Again here with jim, until he will finish to ya style. But here we can see the ya style.
Yeah.
Also thuluth and naskh. But comparing with the naskh style and why we should use with the thuluth, because most of the thuluth letters are approximately same of the naskh style. Just only the measurements a little bit different. This is 7 dots and this 5 dots height of alif, for example, and some the depth of letters like noon, qaf. Some letters come more higher than 12 dots, like kaf. If he wants to write kaf with mim or kaf with ra, so it takes a higher than 4 dots up, with plus 7 dots of alif, the height. So with the naskh, actually, most of our the Holy Quran written by naskh style. How the calligrapher was using his way of written the Quran.
Can I ask something, Doctor?
Yes.
When I read history, Islamic history books, I see that most of the earliest Holy Quran written in Kufi, and
Correct.
Then nowadays we see that Quran is written in Nasakh. When this change happened, and can you say something about that, Doctor?
Yeah, actually, when they started the Kufi style, it comes from Al-Kufa or Al-Basra that time. So they distributed from Al-Kufa to all the Middle East or the Arab world or Islamic countries. So you can see the Kufi comes to Morocco area, so written the Kufi as Morocco style, or Egyptian style, or some other styles. But the Kufi who comes to our area here, specialist comes with the decoration hands instead of intonation hands, so they have to fill the spaces in between the letters. But on maybe 15th or 14th century started to come the Kufi style. But when they started Kufi style as the Quran written, they never used the dots. It was old Kufi. So old Kufi since Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
So they can read
Prophet
without
Muhammad
any dots.
sallallahu alayhi wasallam, they never used the dots. So again, they developed from year after the years, one century to the other, until they start to put dots as a circles. Brother and sister, on the blackboard, we want to see the easier way for anybody, whomever has no talent or has no idea about written or has no idea about the calligraphy. I'll show you the best way to be a calligrapher and writing with the rule. You know, we have to use the rule and line. We can start it. So after the short break, we'll go to the blackboard to see you how to start the easier way of Naskh style with the essay or wisdom on the Naskh, inshallah. See you after the break. Brothers and sisters, welcome back after a short break. Now we are on the blackboard. Inshallah, we are going to write essay. من جد وجد ومن زرع حصد. If you work hard, you will gain the benefits. If you will work hard, you will gain the benefits. So on the Naskh, we will see now how to write it. We start with meme. We make it a little bit high to join the meme on the line. And the noon, dot of noon. Jadda, jim, a little bit curve. Again, the curve from right to left and go up to join the letter. From here, just a small curve on the line. So noon on the line, meme upon the line to give the chance for noon to be on the line. Man jadda, and this the intonation of ja gives a tone, and the compact intonation hand jadda. Wajad, wow on the line, and the body of wow below the line. من جد وجد. Again the curve. I go up with a little curve on the left side. Dal. Dot of jim. ومن زرع حصد. Head of wow. Sorry. Again the waw, head of the waw on the line. Same this and meme upon the line. I'll join noon on the line. Dot. Zara, a part of the letter on the line. The other part will be below the line. Za and Ra. And Ain. See the Ain? I'll do the a part upon the line. The other one will be below the line. The other part here of Ain, I'll draw it with the edge of my pen or edge of my chalk according to the instrument I'm using or the tool I'm using. If I'm using the pen, so it will be the edge of my pen, or if I'm using the chalk, I can do it just very thin and fill it. ومن زرع حصد. The same curve here of Jim. I'll do the Ha letter and again the curve straight and stop to join the other letter of Sad. Again I'll go up and straight on the line. I'll go up to join the Dal letter. Let's do the intonation of this one. Ha is up tone, Sad also, and Dal is silent, Skun. Like this. Here, Waw also, A tone, and the Jim same, Dal also same, Waw, just only to fill the spaces on between the letters. Waman, Meme also, Noon silent, Zai also Fatha or A tone, Ra also will be A tone, Ain will be also the same. So how, if we start writing the same, Man jadda wajad wa man zara hasad, by a normal pen, no need to use the instrument of calligraphy or the special pen of calligraphy. So let's start. Meme will be like this. This is meme. Then I'll go straight following the rule guide, and this is a part of Noon, this one. And I leave the rest. Jim of Jeddah, and I go up, and this is Dal. The head of the Waw, again Jim letter. Just I'm following the rule which I put on my paper and go up to write Dal. And Waw of woman, so I'll take out my rule. So I found it straight lines here. just only I can complete with a very simple curve, noon, and the dot, the waw letter, the dot, and the other part of waw, and the complete part of the noon will be like this. So again, let's try here on the line, but this time I'm not going to use the rule. So I'll just only make an abstract line on my paper, then I'll keep this out, and let's start or practice. Meme. Noon will come below the line or on the line. So it will be like this. Jim on the line also. Just only follow the line. Don't go up, don't go down. The dot and the waw, the other part will below the line. Jim and dal. So I think this will be the easier way to make a line and start writing either alif or ba or ta or jim. Something comes on the line and the other part of the letter comes below. But the line, you see that it helps you so much for just find the way as a guide to make your lines straight. Whatever we want from this to be straight, and sometimes with more practice you can do a little bit curve in the letter needs, like noon. It needs a nice curve. Maybe you once you do with the cracks or non-clear. The second time, I think with more practice you can do more perfect than you started. So have a small short break, and then they will come to see their work.
Reviewing the second rule of al-mim as-sakina. That is the letter mim. So if the first mim is non-vowel or sakina, followed by a voweled mim. So I will merge the first in the letter and I will pronounce them as one. وَآمَنَهُمْ مِنْ. And we spoke abundantly on the virtues of seeking refuge with Allah from the outcast Satan. Especially for the first reciter, he's got to recite it out loud.
وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
فإذا جاءت الصاخة.
وَإِذَا النُّفُوسُ زُوِّجَتْ.
Make sure it's dhamma. وَإِذَا النُّفُوسُ. Thank you for joining us.
Allahu Allahu Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Allahu Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Allahu Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Allahu Jalla Jalaluhu. I see the sky, it's blue and clean. The moon and the stars, they are so clear. I see the land, it's very wide and green. The rivers and hills, valleys and mountains. Thank you, Allah, you are the Creator. Thank you, Allah, you are the Creator. The sun give us light, it rises every day. With the oxygen we breathe and water we drink. Allah, give us life with a brain to think. Thank you, Allah, for everything. Allahu, Allahu, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu, Allahu, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu, Allahu, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu, Allahu, Jalla Jalaluhu.
Zubair ibn al-Awwam. Zubair, may Allah be pleased with him, was the son of al-Awwam and the father of Abdullah. Zubair was one of the most respected and famous characters in Islam. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, himself gave him the title of Hawariyu Rasul, which means the disciple of the Messenger of Allah. He was one of the 10 companions promised paradise. Zubair was connected to the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, in many ways. First, he was the son of Sophia, may Allah be pleased with her, the daughter of Abdul Muttalib, and the aunt of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. So he was the cousin of the Prophet like Ali. Second, Khadijah, the Prophet's wife, may Allah be pleased with her, was his aunt. This means the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, was his uncle. Third, Zubair's wife was Asma bint Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, may Allah be pleased with him, and the elder sister of Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. So, we find that Zubair was also a brother-in-law of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Fourth, both Zubair and the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, traced their ancestry back to one ancestor, Qusay ibn al-Kilab. What a blessed family. Zubair's father, Al-Awwam, died when Zubair was still a child, so his uncle, Nawfal ibn Khuwaylid, took care of him and was responsible for him. His mother, Sophia, wanted to bring him up to be bold and courageous. For this reason, she would often beat the young boy. One day, when he saw the boy being beaten mercilessly by Sophia, Nawfal became annoyed. He complained about Sophia to the nobles of Banu Hashim, the tribe to which she belonged, because she was being so unkind to the boy. When Sophia heard about that, she declared, "It is not correct to say that I beat Zubair out of enmity or hatred for him. I beat him just to help him grow wise." Zubair, may Allah be pleased with him, became one of the bravest men of his time. He was always ready to face any danger and endured any pain or hardship. Zubair belonged to a family that was blessed with Islam from the very beginning. His aunt, Khadijah bint Khuwaylid, was the first lady to convert to Islam. His mother, Sophia, also accepted Islam in the early days, so it was not strange that Zubair would also become a sincere follower of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. It was because of his sincerity that he attained a prominent position among the earliest companions of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Zubair's uncle, Nawfal, was very kind to him, but his kindness did not continue after Zubair accepted Islam. In fact, as soon as Zubair accepted Islam, his uncle Nawfal became his worst enemy. His uncle's enmity towards Zubair had no limits. For this reason, Zubair was forced to leave Mecca and migrate to Abyssinia. However, he did not stay there for long. After a while, he returned to Mecca and started to do business. He, along with his mother and wife, took the journey of Hijrah to Medina. When the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, came to Medina, he established bonds of brotherhood based on faith between the Muhajirs of Mecca and the Ansar of Medina. According to this relationship, Zubair was made the brother in Islam of Salman ibn Salama. May Allah be pleased with him. But the story of Salman ibn Salama, well, that's another story.
Brothers and sisters, welcome back after the short break. We wrote on the blackboard the say, "Man jadda wajad, wa man zara'a hasad." If you work hard, you will gain all the benefits. Even sometimes we write the little bit Quran verses in the mosque. Like, إِنَّ الصَّلَاةَ كَانَتْ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ كِتَابًا مَوْقُوتًا, on a part, just only a part on the mosque and finish. So it should be a big size. But we never see, or we never use it totally. If we are going to use the thick line, it means we have to go for thuluth. It will be much better and much also luxury, for as a decoration of the mosque.
Maybe that if we write a nasakh in a big size, it's not beautiful, Doctor.
It doesn't actually looks much nice, but according to the matching of the luxury also of the place, as a huge size or a huge building, like mosque or like some other places. But we should use the thuluth style better than nasakh. Or sometimes we couldn't use also the diwani.
Yeah.
Diwan is not much luxury like thuluth or like nasakh.
Can one, when he write, for example, nasakh, he decorate, put some hands, put some marks, just like thuluth, is that
in the diwani?
In nasakh.
In nasakh. Yeah, he can give, according to the intonation, hands for, will help the reader for the correct way of reading. Especially in Quran, we should follow each hand, because otherwise if we change from one hand to the other, it will absolutely change the meaning of the word, or the sentence totally.
And another thing, Doctor, for example, nasakh is popular for school students, for example, and that's why sometimes they make competition.
Yes.
And I just want to have an idea how, for teachers, for example, how to evaluate and how to give marks, who is the winner, and so how to evaluate the students' work, to give marks for
Maybe I think through the meaning of your question, you are going to start a competition in your country. So anyway, we can help you. Also, you can ask some of your colleagues here to participate also this kind of competitions.
Sure.
But anyway, when you start to give to have a competition in calligraphy, so you give one sentence only.
Okay.
So you distribute the one sentence to all the people, all the participants of that competition.
Just like man jadda wa jadda wa man zara
you can make one sentence or one Quran verses or one say, whatever the text you are going to give. This is number one.
Okay.
Number two, you have to give also the size.
The size
of
writing.
The pen. Yes. So number one, the text. We are going to write this text, and the next question or next requirements of your competition, it should be the size of 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you can give more, maybe you can give less. Depends on the size.
So also, it will standardize for all the participants.
Also you should give them the size of the written area. Okay. Maybe it doesn't comes more than 50 by 30 or 35 by 20 or some like that requirements. After that, you ask them that the competition award or the competition marks would be only for the writing, not for we are not going to look for the illumination. We are not going to look for the kind of paper or the envelopes or framing or whatever
so focus only
the accessories. So the focus will be only for the writing. Then you will get all the participants with their work with the same line, the same measurement, the
Yes.
same way of writing. So all of them will be the same level of standing. So they are standing on the same level of your evaluation. Then you can see the best one, or I think the perfect work will follow the instructions of the base of the work of the qaida, or the measurements of the style. Some of them can get a little bit down, or some of them exactly he followed the law of writing.
Okay.
Yeah. For this one, you can give your evaluation, but don't make it swap. So everybody will do something big or something small, or the way of writing. Maybe they will make in shapes, or like oval or circle shape, whatever. So it doesn't give the exact evaluation for the work. So this is the best way of have a good competition.
Yeah, I think that's one way to attract them to live more to the calligraphy.
Yeah,
competition and so on.
I think it looks very nice, and also it looks very good idea.
Yeah.
But you should give them something like practice.
Practice
So
before
let them
the-
let them practice more and more, and then after they finish one, for example, they finish one stage or one level
course,
of
yeah.
the studying, then you give them a short sentence
Okay.
like فَصَبْرٌ جَمِيل, or كُن صَبُورًا, be patient, or some 1 word, 2 words, 3 words maximum. Then they will start writing. After that, you can give them the other competition for 1 line or 1 sentence, or even one short surah of Quran.
Yeah.
Also, it will be very good.
Yeah.
I think that, inshallah, you will do the best for your
Inshallah.
country and your calligraphy lovers there in your
Inshallah.
area.
Doctor, another comment if you please. It's clear that there is no combination of letters above or under, or the writer can write the whole sentence in a circle or in a square, as you mentioned in Thuluth.
Yeah, he can actually write.
Nasakh needs,
Nasakh needs, yeah,
more
I mean,
space.
yeah, I'm talking here about the computation for any style. So, for example, he's doing solo style, computation for solo style. So he can do the same, as we have seen here in the competitions. They can make a circle shape, or they can make also, oval shape, or make straight line shape. Here we can see the lines of Nasakh. You see, it's very, very thin. Yes. They ask it as a competition. They ask it to be the size of your pen should be 1 millimeter or ½ millimeter. So before the writer, before he get the prize here, so he should practice more than 2 months only to write this text or this script. So it takes more time. Yes. Suppose the professional calligraphers are doing daily more than 12 or 13 hours just only to practice. So how the results he can get, because he is one of the professionals, and then he started practice maybe 12 or 13 hours daily for 2 months continuously before he writing the computation. Now we are going to see the work of our participants. Let's see Mr. Yusuf.
Sami.
Mr. Sami, sorry. من جد وجد ومن زرع حصد. So the Nasakh style of Mr. Sami is mashallah, everything is clear, and whatever going below the line, here we can see the letters comes below the line, and the shapes here he has done in a very, very nice way. So
it is okay for us for sometimes use the more thickness for the marks for the hands, and sometimes we use the thinner.
No, we have to use, let's see your work and see. It actually needs to be thin hands for the work, not thick, because we are writing with the thick pen, so at least only in Thuluth we can use this size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only 1 or 2 hands maximum in all of your writing or of your line. But also you have done very careful work. Here, ayn, wow, wow, below the line, and whatever here, we can see the nice work. I think, brothers and sisters, the participants have been done very good work, and and they followed also the instructions of the law of this style, Nasakh style. I think, inshallah, we will see you again and again with another new styles with our program, The Calligraphers.